Because on the one hand, you don't want to release things out in the world too early. I honestly didn't tell anybody I was writing a book. My parents still haven't read the book. Actually, I gave them a copy this morning, and so I was quite caged off about it. Didn't really mention it because yeah, there's certain things where if you get feedback too early, it can rock you in the wrong way. But I think once you do have something that you've done your best on, you do have to get it out there and ask hard questions.
Brilliant. Now, is there something in the book that you can tell us that made it into the book that really happened to you then? Is it all fiction, or are there, what's the one thing you would go, oh, that went in the book because of this?
Yeah, there's a few things. A lot of conversations. It was funny because there's one scene in I think it's the first chapter actually, where out in West End, it's Esso and it's a group of mates, and he's in a situation where you have like one group of like boys, and another guy comes along and he's like in an opposing gang to Esso's mates. Esso's not a gang, but he's people who are affiliated, and they kind of surround him, and then one guy runs up from the back of the crowd, the whole group, and to the person who they're kind of picking on, jumps over their heads and slaps the person. I remember writing this, and my editors came back and said, "This feels a bit like sort of Marvel-esque, kind of doesn't feel realistic that somebody would jump over." And I got that point because it makes no sense, but I saw it happen. It was like one of my mates who somebody ran, literally like, yeah, he was in that situation. The person that was in a lot of trouble, and it was in West End, and yeah, somebody ran up after a group of boys and slapped him, and I actually had to come in and sort of try and defuse the situation.